Transformers.
Have you ever had that not so fresh feeling? Well, that's the feeling of not owning Fall of Cybertron. That's right. Just finished it. It's Saturday morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I played last night till about 1. Got up about 5 this morning. I was like, oh, what am I going to do this morning? Don't be silly. You know what I'm going to do this morning. Fall of Cybertron. I heard nothing but good about the War of Cybertron. You know, the first game to this. I heard the Fall of Cybertron was coming out. Everybody says, you gotta play it, you gotta play him, you gotta play him. This is only about 2 weeks old. The Fall of Cybertron is only about 2 weeks old. I found out that Grimlock was going to be on it. Grimlock, by far, is my favorite Transformer. I just like... I love dinosaurs, first of all. And not just because Power Rangers, so don't be like, oh, you only like them because Power Rangers. No, I like dinosaurs, and that's probably why I also like Power Rangers to a certain extent, because I'm just a huge dinosaurs fan. But Grimlock is by far my favorite. Just a big, giant, dumb brute. Kind of like Kilowog. Kilowog's not really dumb, but I just like the big, giant tank types. Just a brute. Just a brawler. You know what I mean? Like, Grimlock has no intelligence whatsoever. He just destroys everything. And sometimes he even destroys his friends. So it's just like, that's how he rolls. But so many people talking about, you gotta play it, you gotta play it, you gotta play it. Well, if you get the Walmart edition of Fall of Cybertron, it comes with a downloadable copy of the War of Cybertron, which is $20, unless you get it with this game. Then it's free, so you're pretty much getting 2 for 1. Get the game from Walmart, it's $60. I got mine from eBay for $48, shipped to my house. Dude had it for like $45, buy it now, $3 shipping. I was like, why not? 2 games for the price of 1. Okay. Is it worth $60 to someone that doesn't play online? I wouldn't say so. It's definitely worth renting for a week. Go to Family Video, get it for 5 nights. You can beat it. Does it have replay value? Yeah, because I've already played the Grimlock level 2 times, just so I can put them in Dino mode and burn everybody. Is it worth $60 to someone that plays online? Absolutely. I haven't even went to multiplayer yet. But if you're an online gamer, you versus other people, and for those of you that didn't know, because I had no idea, the Fall of Cybertron, and I assume the War of Cybertron also, has a mode where you can, well, I know Fall of Cybertron has a mode where you can create your own Transformer. The War of Cybertron is where you pick who they have. Like if you're playing Call of Duty, and at the very beginning, when you're like a punk rookie or whatever, you only get to pick a couple different guys. Same thing with the Fall of Cybertron. But on Fall of Cybertron, you get to make your own Transformer. You want them good? You want them bad? What color do you want them? Do you want them to be a car? Do you want them to be a jet? Do you want them to have, what kind of guns do you want? Do you want them to be quick? Do you want them to be a brute? You know what I mean? And so, in not so many words, that's pretty much what it is. And then you go online, and then you put your Transformer up against everybody else's Transformers. And that's awesome. And I cannot wait to do that. But I had to beat the game because I don't think Grimlock's in multiplayer. And the reason I really got this game was for Grimlock. Without spoiling too much, or actually I don't want to spoil anything because I hate it when people do it to me, so I won't do it to you. There's about 11 or 12 chapters. I don't know how, I already forgot that. I played the game 20 minutes ago. But I think 12 chapters. And 12 chapters is the 12th chapter is the final chapter. And the final chapter is Optimus versus Megatron. And you get to pick Optimus or Megatron. And then you get to go back into the game and then pick the other guy if you want. So I thought that was amazing. So you've obviously put 2 and 2 together and you realize that you can be Decepticons. Again, I've never played War of Cybertron, so I don't know if you could be Decepticons in War of Cybertron. But in the Fall of Cybertron, you could be Autobots and Decepticons. So you would do a couple missions with the Autobots trying to get to point X, and then the Decepticons are also trying to do this without ruining anything, and also trying to get to point X. So then you get to be, Starscream or Soundwave or, just any of your favorite Transformers, and the same with the Autobots. You start off with being Bumblebee. Amazing. So it's definitely worth renting, if not anything else. Am I a Transformers guy? No, not a Transformers guy. But I'm definitely a Transformers fan. I love the cartoon. I love a lot of the toys. Now, I don't collect the toys, like a lot of them. I have a few Grimlocks. I'm going to be getting the Masterpiece Transformers Optimus Prime. I know it's expensive, but that thing is massive and beautiful. The cartoon movie is probably my top 20 movies of all time. Absolutely love that movie. I've seen that movie 1,000 times. But, me being just a fan of, good games, it's pretty much just like a basic Transformer game. I guess not a basic game, a basic shooter game where you're running around, but instead of being a jungle soldier, you're Bumblebee, or Optimus Prime, or Cliff Jumper, or Jazz, or Soundwave, Starscream, Megatron. There's a couple different stages where you get to be a Bruticus. Awesome. There's also codes where you can get like G1 Bruticus, G1 Optimus Prime instead of like the new body styles of them. But there's just a lot of different stuff you can do. I probably should have gonna give my opinion after I did the multiplayer stuff, but I was just so happy with this game overall that I had to give, I had to share. But go check it out. There's definitely plenty of trailers you can watch on YouTube, online about it. Our new edition, Corticon, is doing toy reviews of the Fall of Cybertron toys. He's done Jazz, Optimus Prime, and Thundercracker? Or I'm not sure. Whoever was in the Wave 1, he's done all 3 of them. And I've been told that Wave 2 will be in like February, March, and Grimlock's going to be in it. Fall of Cybertron, Grimlock. Can't wait. But, I'm Scotty Cash. Thank you for watching.
We now return to the Transformers.